American Express is one of the most famous US companies, known for going over and above in service.
I have a new American Express card for you.
And there's one of their cards that has become one of the most iconic in the world.
The American Express Gold Card.
Before the gold, there was only the Amex Green Card, but in 1966, they introduced the gold card for their big spending members. And it has become a core card in Amex's set of offerings. Although not a card especially for high spenders anymore, they have the Platinum and the Centurion cards for that, but the Gold remains a very useful card for middle class and wealthy cardholders looking to get value out of their spending. And in 2024, they have updated the Gold card with a load of new benefits, a new white gold design, and a new annual fee of $325 as well. Now this video is for someone who just got the gold card. I'm going to go through all of the things that you should do on day one to get maximum value out of the card. This is 6 things you must do when you get the Amex Gold. And this video is brought to you by Silo's zero cost index funds, but more on that later. So the number one thing you should do is, if you get the white gold limited edition version, which very disappointingly looks like this, is you should send it back to them and request the regular rose gold or gold version. Or just take a shotgun and... Okay, just kidding. Let's actually get into the real 6 things. Number 1, enroll in the Resi Credit. So the first few things I'm going to have you do are enrolling in various credits so that you can earn back that annual fee through getting refunded for your purchases. Now here is the first one, and that is the Resi Credit. Now the way this one works is like this. You get $100 in statement credits each calendar year after you pay with the American Express Gold Card to dine at US Resi restaurants or make other eligible Resi purchases. So basically you get refunded when you dine at any restaurant that is on the Resi website. You don't actually necessarily have to book through Resi to get refunded. And by the way, Resi is a website owned by American Express where you can book tables at mostly high-end restaurants. If you're in a big city, it's great, but out in the countryside, there's gonna be a lot less choices. And that $100 is split into 2 halves, up to $50 in statement credits from January through June, and up to $50 in statement credits July through December. Now, you do need to enroll in this, so I'm gonna show you how to get to that in the website. In your Gold Card account, go here to Rewards and Benefits, click it, and then that takes you to a page that shows you how many points you've earned for the year and stuff like that. And then again, at the top right, click Benefits, and that takes you to the page where you can enroll in the Resi Credit and all of the other credits that we're going to talk about later. Also note, for the Resi Credit, there is this bar at the top that shows you how much you've used. For me, it's at $28. And the interesting thing for me is that that $28 comes from 2 transactions I made at a local bubble tea place that uses ChowBus as their payment system. Here's one of the statement credits, and you can see it's refunding the payment made through ChowBus. Now, I didn't book this through the Resi website, all right? So it makes you think, if that is the case, it opens up half of Chinatown to using the Resi Credit, because ChowBus is a point of sale system with self-service kiosks and handheld menus used by a lot of Asian restaurants in the United States. Maybe it's a glitch that they're gonna fix, but I have been getting Resi credits for using ChowBus. Free bubble tea, well, hey. All right, let's move on. Number 2, enroll in the new Dunkin Credit. Right, so Dunkin is one of those chain stores that everyone goes to.
Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'.
Unless you live in San Francisco, in which case there's only one Dunkin' store in the whole city and it's by the airport. But whatever, many people in the country, especially on the East Coast, do go to Dunkin' a lot, and Amex has just brought in a new Dunkin' credit for $84 per year, which works out at $7 per month, and it's strategically just enough for a cappuccino and a donut. You do have to enroll in the benefits, so go to this page that we showed you how to get to before and click in on the Dunkin' credit to enroll. Obviously mine are all already enrolled, so I can't show you that. Then when each new month rolls around, don't forget to go out and get your donuts or your coffee or whatever you like. It is a little weird for the Gold Card to have a Dunkin' credit, since it does seem kind of down market, but hey, it's actually useful because it's just such a common place to stop and get a coffee at when you're out and about. All right, let's move on. But first, I know you're watching this video because you want to make money. And a great way to make your money grow is to invest in index funds that track the market. Only problem is, index funds have expense ratios, fees that you pay each year, and these eat away at your gains. These fees bring in hundreds of millions of dollars for fund managers like Vanguard or BlackRock, but the funds cost almost nothing to run. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Silo Markets. Expense ratios look small, but over time they compound, costing you tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can even calculate exactly how much on Silo's website. Silo wanted to change this, and that's why they partnered with Interactive Brokers to launch a zero-fee version of the S&P 500. It's the same old S&P 500, but free. Zero expense ratios, zero commissions, zero fees. Nothing. On top of that, for my viewers, new users will get a 1% deposit bonus on whatever money you deposit into your account. So if you want to invest in the S&P 500 without the fees, you can start with as little as $100 at silomarkets.com/Ben or click the link below. Number 3, enroll in the dining credit. So the Amex Gold card has a dining credit of $120 per year, split into $10 per month. You can get to it and enroll from that same page, so you should be able to do that as soon as you get the card. But now we're going to go through where you can actually use this credit, and also one other thing that you should do for this as soon as you get the card as well. So there have been some changes recently to the merchants that you can use the dining credit at, but as of October 2024, the list is Grubhub, The Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Wine.com, and Five Guys. I think the most interesting, or should I say the most useful, are going to be The Cheesecake Factory and Five Guys, and then also Grubhub. The first two are restaurants that are pretty common, and Grubhub is a food ordering and delivery website that has basically almost every restaurant in the country on it. And if you don't want to pay delivery fees, you can order pickup too. So I would say Grubhub offers the most versatile way to use the $10 per month credit. And thus, as soon as you enroll in the credit on your Amex account, I would recommend adding your Gold card as a payment method in your Grubhub account so that it is ready to use. Since obviously you have to actually pay with the Gold card to get refunded the $10 each month. All right, now for number 4 out of 6, which is our final credit type thing. We still have 2 more after this though. Number 4, Uber Cash. Another benefit of the Amex Gold is $120 per year in Uber Cash that, like the dining credit, is split into $10 per month. When you get your new Amex Gold card, be sure to add it as a payment method in your Uber app. Amex advises to update to the latest version of the Uber app, and the Uber Cash will post in your account at the beginning of every month, and it can be used on its own or in conjunction with another payment method. But apparently now the payment method must be an American Express card if it's used in conjunction with another card. Uber Cash can be used for either Uber Rides or Uber Eats, which gives you even more opportunities, since even if you don't need to take an Uber, everyone needs to eat, like every day. Otherwise you'll die. And many restaurants on Uber Eats even offer pickup if you don't want to pay delivery fees. All right, so those are all the credits that the card has, and if you use all of those in a year, it amounts to $424, and the annual fee on the card is only $325, so that means the card is paying you $99 per year to keep it. But that is only if you really get value out of the credits. It's no good taking Uber just because you have the card when you otherwise would have just driven your own car. All right, now let's move on to 2 more things that you're gonna need to do. Number 5, activate Amex Offers. So American Express offers are these offers that you can add to your card that save you money or let you earn extra points at certain merchants. Here's how you navigate to the offers section. You can browse by category, so I like looking at extra awards. Wow, 30 extra membership rewards points per dollar spent at UPS. I'll add that one to my card. Now let's look at travel. Virgin Atlantic, spend $2,000, get $300 back. Then we have some hotels, Hard Rock. Look at this one for MGM. At the Aria, Bellagio, and Cosmopolitan, spend $700 and get $140 back. Let's go to Vegas. I'm adding that. So offers can be a really great way to save money or earn extra points. And you can even plan like a whole vacation around what offers are available at hotels, airlines, restaurants, etc., and get a really good deal. So when you get your card, you might as well add all the offers that you want to your card, and remember to check at least once a month for new offers. All right, now for our final point. Number 6, memorize the bonus categories. Now this may sound dumb and obvious, but it really is important since you don't want to miss out on points by using the wrong card. The two most important bonus categories to remember with the Amex Gold are restaurants and supermarkets. On those, the card earns 4 points per dollar and is very likely the best card in your wallet for those categories. In past years, my spending in these two categories alone has earned me over 60,000 points, enough for a business class flight to Europe. But then in addition to those, there are a few other bonus categories that are less competitive with other cards, and there are also some restrictions on the two best categories that you need to know about. So let me read you the full list. 4 points per dollar at restaurants worldwide on up to $50,000 per calendar year in spend, and then it goes down to 1 point per dollar. 4 points per dollar at US supermarkets, okay, so not worldwide, on up to $25,000 per calendar year, and then it goes down to 1x. 3 points per dollar on flights booked directly with airlines or on amextravel.com, so no other travel agencies, no Expedia or anything. 2 points per dollar on prepaid hotels and other eligible purchases booked on amextravel.com. Okay, so that's only on Amex Travel for the hotels and must be prepaid, and then 1 point per dollar on everything else. So for the other ones, like the 3x on flights, you might have other cards that give you a better rate. The Amex Platinum, for example, is 5x, so why would you use the Gold? But for the first two, make sure you remember them, okay? And if you are a big spender in those categories, remember the limit for the earning rate, okay? It's $25,000 per year at US supermarkets and $50,000 per year on the worldwide restaurants category. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please point out anything that we missed in the comments below. And don't forget to get a 1% match on any money you deposit in a new Silo account at silomarkets.com/Ben. The link is also in the description section below. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.